Why is it so easy for us to tell lies to ourselves? And why is it then so effortful to challenge those lies and prove them untrue? Last week, I released the music video for my song Little Heart of Mine. During the process, I found myself asking this question: why did it take me so long to actually try when it comes to my visuals? I'll explain more of that later in the video. These are for you. Just kidding. Can I have those back? Thank you. So just an overview of the process. This was the most preparation I'd ever done for any project ever. I spent months before I even contacted someone with a camera. Anytime I've attempted to make something visually to pair with my music, I've always looked back on it and regretted it. But I think this is the first time that that's not going to be a problem. I really think that the stuff we made is timeless and that I'm going to look back on it in 5 years and still be really proud. As a viewer, I hope you feel that way too. Dude, that looks sick. Come on, dude, come on. So I want to talk about the inspiration, just the spark that got this particular video going. I've been a fan of Porter Robinson for a really long time. I think the main reason that I have followed him for so long is that he is a master at world building and at immersion. This project for me was my attempt at accomplishing that same thing. How do I build a world? How do I take you somewhere when you're listening and when you're watching? He has this song called Something Comforting, and the main setting is him on this man-made slice of grass, basically. It's a little plot of land isolated in this gray void, and behind him there's a screen, and it has, at times it has forest on it, at times it has digital artifacts on it. I think the reason I like that so much is because they built a literal slice of a world. It's an isolated capsule of some other place. And that's just, I just love that. I don't know why, I just love it. The problem is, I don't have the budget to build fake Earth. But the screen element of what he did, that part seemed attainable to me. And that was kind of where this idea started to take shape. And the second problem was, if I can't build a little slice of Earth, if I can't physically build a place to be, how do I capture that feeling in some way, shape, or form with just myself and the LED wall? At some point, it clicked for me that instead of trying to build a world with this one video, what if I just invited them into mine? At the beginning of Little Heart of Mine, the very first thing that you hear when you play the song is this saw synth. I had the thought, what if I just took little pictures? I've been calling them glyphs. I don't even know what a glyph is, but it just made sense to me. What if I made hundreds of these glyphs that were all images from things that inspire me now and have inspired me? What if they just flashed on screen? Something about that idea was compelling to me. I feel like if I was watching that as a third party, I would want to try to pick out all the things that I recognized. And it also just lets you know who this is for. Like if you relate to any of the things that showed up on that screen, then you're already a part of this world and we're in this together. So it just made sense to me. I would sit there and I would just try to think of things from the last 20 years of my life that inspired me and that still inspire me. And I would find images of them and then throw them into Photoshop, posterize them, make them black and white, try to make them all relatively the same size, and then pull them into DaVinci and make all these tiny cuts to the beat of the song. And I'm really happy with how it came out. It's been cool to see people in the comments just mention things that they notice in the video. Once I had that idea set in stone and I started actually putting it on the timeline, I realized that if the entire video is just these glyphs cycling over and over again, it's going to get really repetitive. But there was another issue I needed to solve too. How do I take this video up against an LED wall in a warehouse and put it in the same world as these other visuals where I'm out on a cliffside by the ocean and in the forest and just wandering around? How do I make those two feel like the same world. And it might seem simple, but I just had the thought, what if certain visuals that popped up on the screen were visuals that we actually filmed ourselves in those locations? I think it would have been really easy for me to just Google stock footage of redwood trees or, whatever else. But I think it's really cool that the visuals that pop up on the LED wall are our visuals. No one else has that footage. And they're filmed in the exact places that we film these other things too. So they're visually, but also literally in the same world. Now that I had all these cycling glyphs and the flashing and the footage from the environments in the other videos, I felt like it still needed something. Part of my process in developing the whole visual landscape for the album was this idea of soft world building. I'd been watching a lot of Studio Ghibli at the time, and one of the things that Studio Ghibli is known for is their soft world building. They create these fantastical environments that they don't spoon feed you all the answers to. They let your imagination run and let you fill in the gaps with why this character shows up here, why this character looks like that, why this certain thing happens in this certain way in this world. And I don't know, I love that. I feel like it pairs really well with music too, because so often we attach our own experience to music. I wanted to be able to do that with the visuals too, let people attach their own meaning and their own value to these compelling visuals. One of the ways that I did that was by including characters. There's a couple that show up. There's the raven and there's this dragonfly that you see. I'm not going to tell you too much because that would defeat the purpose of leaving it open to interpretation. But one of the reasons I chose a raven to be this character was because of their reputation. Ravens are really smart birds, but they're known for trial and error. They make a lot of mistakes, and that's how they learn. That's how they become smarter. I don't know. In some weird way, that spoke to me a little bit. I'm someone who one of my deepest desires is to be smart and to be capable. And I make a lot of mistakes, arguably more than the average person. And so sometimes I feel like those are incompatible. How could I be smart and capable if I just keep screwing it up? So I don't know. I guess I just saw a little bit of a parallel between myself and this bird. But Josée Rob and I sat in Discord for hours trying to make these characters come to life, specifically the raven we spent a lot of time on. But once I had those three elements, the glyphs, the environment, the raven, I felt like I had enough to make the LED wall compelling. So I just had to figure out, what do I do now in front of this LED wall? So at the very end, we need to frame a similar frame to the fire shot. So let me grab my laptop so I can actually show you.
You want to match that shot?
I would love it to feel kind of like the transition to feel intentional. So like maybe the spacing is the same. Like you push into a portrait where I'm in this similar position and then it cuts to that. I'm pretty much staying in this spot, like you mark it with an X, and you're like just doing a semicircle, like pretty much keeping me separate, doing a semicircle, like coming in sometimes, backing out, going around.
You want it to have a little bit of shape too.
Yeah, to kind of match that energy. Yeah, so it's just this for the whole song until the very end when it ramps down like that. Then we reform to like just move into position for that kind of. So I'll sit down, and then it's probably going to be, just at that point, by that piano hit, that's when it's going to be quick. I went into these shoots with a clear vision and a talented crew that I was willing to submit to. From the jump, I knew that these videos might pivot and evolve during the process as my ideas started to bump up against reality. I just wasn't sure how much.
Like looked kind of open, I couldn't tell.
Hey!
What's going on?
It's good, bro. Sorry for texting me out.
Nah, it's all good. Good.
It doesn't matter.
That's wild.
I know, that's why.
Hey, look at me.
What's up, man? I got this thing recording visuals, so it's you.
Where's my laptop? Oh, I set it down.
What are you pinching?
What do you picture?
Can you give it like 2 seconds?
I'll just wait a little bit.
Wait a little bit and then go down? Just
As
so
long as we're set, because on that last one, we just barely got the framing before that piano hit. It's got to be framed for at least enough to register the framing before it cuts.
Okay.
So when it flickers, just go.
When it flickers, that's transition. Yep.
Okay.
Honestly, it's gonna be hard to realize. I know that what you said is what I heard. It's tearing apart when it gets so bad.
Throughout this whole process, I just kept asking myself, like, why did it take me so long to really try on my visuals? How come when I look back at everything visually I'd done in the past, I didn't like it? I felt regret. I think the answer is that I was believing one of those lies I was telling myself. I thoroughly believed that I was not capable of making something worth watching, so why would I even try? Part of me wanted there to be some forgiving explanation or some reason that was out of my control, but it's really dumb, it's really simple, but I think it was just because I didn't try hard enough. I was too scared of fulfilling that belief that I wasn't good at making visuals, that I didn't give it my all, I didn't really try. And so I, in a way, kept perpetuating that idea that I can't make good visuals, because I kept making bad visuals because I wouldn't just take the time that is required to make something worth watching. But there's a bit of relief in that too, because I started to realize it's not because I had some innate lack of talent or ability to do this. It was just a matter of effort and fear, and those things, for the most part, I could control. Like, oh, maybe I can do this. I just have to spend a lot of time on it, and that's hard, but it's worth it. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for listening to my music. I hope that the time I've spent on this world has brought value to your life. I have a lot more left that I'm excited to share. But anyway, you're not beyond redemption. I think you're just becoming.